can't trust his own backer-upper.
Oh, wow.
That's okay. I get so many of those, Sean, in these tight spots around the county. That's a tractor trailer with a 53, he's a sleeper, Peterbilt, with a 53-foot trailer.
Holy cow, man.
But it's a narrow gate area.
Yeah.
Northbound 101, approaching Central San Rafael.
Nice.
Part of San Rafael is called the San Rafael Flats. It's where Francisco Boulevards are parallel to the freeway.
On both sides or just for one side?
Both sides.
Nice.
There's a Francisco on both sides right now.
So I guess one side is going one way, the other side going the other way?
One's Francisco Boulevard west, and then Francisco Boulevard east.
That's what I figured.
What's that?
That's what I figured.
Yeah. So our next landmark is the San Rafael Viaduct.
Yep, that little bridge.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, actually, she gets it.
Yeah, no, this is a great little truck.
Let me power, give up and go.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know if I told you, it has a side puller behind the cab.
It does.
I'll be aware of that.
12,000. I think it's the SP12000 type color.
Yeah, it gives us an extra winch and
Yeah.
extra stability.
Yeah.
Plus, it gives us more front end weight when we're towing something.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
And it's a short truck because we need to get into all these little driveways and narrow streets throughout Marin.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. Tell me if it's too cool in here.
Oh, it's good.
Okay.
Now, it seems like the 3000 is only set up for 5 views.
What was that?
It seems like the 3000 is only set up as a 5-speed instead of a 6.
It is a 6.
Oh, it is a 6.
Yeah, it says it right on my the board here that I. Right now it says 6.6.
Ah, okay. I'm confused because I didn't even feel it shift up to the 6 view.
Well, they always try to make the automatic shift a little smoother because people complain if they shift too abrupt.
Yeah.
Now we're coming down the hill and the Civic Center's on our right.
Yeah.
So do you know about a lot of these landmarks?
I do. I remember you telling me a lot of them the first time we went out.
Yeah.
Olivia at the Peterbilt.
Yeah. Because, on our left right now is A&W, McDonald's,
Yeah, yep.
the Marin County Corporation Yard.
And I think we got the scale coming up.
You're right. About a quarter mile away. Yeah, the trucks of today, they want them quieter, cleaner,
Yeah.
so you don't get the rip-roaring, screaming exhaust like we used to have.
Yeah.
Straight pipes, jake
Straight
brakes.
pipe, jakes. That's a thing of the past now.
Unless you go to Texas.
Yeah. There's still a lot of those 34 6Bs running around.
Yeah, here's the scale
At least
right
not
here.
in California, but in other places.
Yeah.
I follow a guy on YouTube. He's actually a trucker from Wisconsin,
Oh.
and he has an 84 362 Peterbilt.
What's he got in it?
34 6B,
Oh.
400 horse, 13 speed.
So, are you sure? I wonder, I thought those had 3406As in them.
No, the A's came out earlier.
Okay.
They were the first 34 6 model that came out.
Yeah. Yeah, the B was definitely the
Yeah,
good engine.
yeah.
Well, Cummins is by far the leader in the pack now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But the X15s and
Yeah.
he does have a, I think it's a 79 352 project truck
Oh.
that has the 34 6A in it.
Yeah.
Also with a 13 speed.
Yeah. So we're at St. Vincent's off-ramp.
Yep,
It's where St. Vincent's School is, big boys' school.
yep. And then we're going to be climbing that hill.
Yeah, it'll probably downshift as we go up this hill.
Yep.
Because right now I'm 55 miles per hour at 1500 RPM. So I'm going to romp on it,
Oh, yeah, shifted.
just downshifted. Funky Joe ahead of me. A lot of cars on the highway on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh yeah. Especially because of the NASCAR race in Petaluma.
Yeah.
That, talk about popular race, man.
Yeah. Have you ever been to one?
I've been to drag races, but I haven't been to NASCAR.
Yeah.
I love drag races, though.
Yeah.
Just hearing those top fuelers roll off from the starting line, that's my favorite part.
So we're coming down the hill to where Hamilton Air Force Base is on the right.
Nice.
Used to be. So the big sign on the highway, race day traffic on Highway 37. Expect delays. Highway 37 is always delays.
Oh yeah. It's gotta be even more mayhem out there today before the race.
Well, it's only a single lane once you get out on past Sears Point.
Oh yeah. That makes you even more tricky.
Oh yeah, and there's a huge commute every day.
Oh, absolutely. People going to work and stuff.
Yeah.
Talk about crazy. Yeah, the last time we took Ashley out, I remember idling a little bit lower, like at maybe about 700 RPM or so.
Yeah, you could be right.
And now Sedona is the one that's idling at like 700 now.
Which one's that then?
That's the 4024, the 13,
Oh, yeah.
370.
Yeah. Yeah, the price of trucks have really gone up.
Oh yeah.
The price of everything's gone up. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely. Diesel, gasoline.
Well, I'm not sold on electric yet.
I don't like electric very much. I'm more of a diesel guy, you know.
Well, they're making this huge push, and I think it's going to backfire.
You might be right.
Well, they say it takes so much to mine the battery materials. They put so much effort into it,
Yeah.
and they're not mining them with electric machines. There's big diesel-powered machines that are mining all this stuff,
Yeah.
and I think they're going to have a hard time dealing with surplus batteries.
Yeah.
Where are they going to put all these batteries? Are they going to recycle them? What are they going to do?
Exactly.
Stockpile them somewhere?
Stockpile them, recycle them. They don't even know what they're going to do with that.
Well, you know what they did with nuclear waste? They dumped it out of the fair lawns in the early days
Oh man.
in barrels, and they thought it was going to be good.
Yeah.
You can't hide things. Eventually they come out.
Oh yeah.
You know, plus, can you imagine everybody trying to charge their cars?
Oh.
They're going to blow a PG&E fuse.
Yeah. With all those cars trying to charge up,
Well,
you might shut the power down.
someone at PG&E told me that the infrastructure's can't handle it anyway.
Wow.
It was never designed for this kind of load.
Yeah. I can see why.
Well, especially when everybody in their neighborhoods plugging their car in and have their AC on.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. We can't handle it now.
Yeah.
So we're just crossing the Novato Creek right now.
Nice.
Novato Hospital. We're going up here. There's the Narrows, what's called the Narrows.
Oh, okay.
Is think this weekend there's going to be 3 lanes north and south.
And I think part of it's going to be elevated too.
Correct. Yeah, they raised it.
Yeah.
But right now on this weekend, I think they're shifting the traffic. They did all the center sections, so they're going to move. I'm not sure if it's the north or southbound lanes into the center while they work on the other on the side they closed down.
Wow.
So it's going to be a real switch for everybody, and people to space out when there's a change because they're all going too fast.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for you guys if you have to go up this way.
Well, not really. Once the change is made, but it's in the interim where people they don't figure it out.
Ah, gotcha.
We'll find out what they're doing right now. We're going to be coming up to it.
Yeah.
So have you ever heard of Binford Road?
Ooh, I don't think I've heard of that.
It's the road that leads to the airport.
Oh, wow.
The Motto Airport.
Okay.
There must be 100 travel trailers, motorhomes, homeless people lined up.
Wow.
So far, we've hauled 2 of them that caught fire out of there.
Whoa.
The county, and there's a big waterway right next to them.
Wow.
It's I'm looking at it right now, Sean. Just a complete line of motorhomes,
Holy cow.
and most of them aren't even registered.
Wow.
And the people are not very sanitary, and
Yeah.
they don't care if they dump something in the waterway.
Oh, boy,
That's kind of a big issue for the county to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Because it started out with 1 or 2, now there's probably 100,
At least.
and all kinds of things go on there.
Wow.
There's criminals, there's people that have hit hard times.
Yeah.
There's addicts, there's people that are a little mentally touched.
Yeah. Craziness out here.
What's that?
Craziness out here.
What was that?
Craziness.
Yeah, right.
There's craziness out here.
Yeah. A friend of mine owns a business out there, and they're forever, causing him problems.
Wow.
Southbound.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the southbound lanes are now in the center.
Holy smokes. Wow.
And you're supposed to go 55, but nobody does that.
Nobody does that. Except the real good drivers. Joe, maybe not even that.
Well, it's interesting. Gelati Construction's doing this, and they get it done. And then every now and then you'll see an editorial and people are complaining. It takes them forever. It's like this is no easy task.
No easy task, that's for sure. Gary Gelati and his gang.
Yeah. Well, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't do this big of projects.
Oh, I thought he was one of the guys who did everything kind of work.
Gary's does a lot of underground work.
Oh, underground, okay.
Yeah, and a lot of difficult projects.
Gotcha.
This is Gelati Construction,
Ah, okay.
and Gelati Brothers will also tackle a job like this.
Gotcha, okay.
Oh, you met Gary, huh?
Yeah.
Probably with the moving of the tanks and stuff.
Yeah.
He's had a bad back. He's really kind of having a hard time.
Oh boy. Wow.
And he's a a real go-getter, so this is really cramping his style.
Ooh, man. Yeah, I remember we were over that hill on Olivia at the Peak.
Oh yeah, he had more horsepower than I.
Yeah, he had that 550 cap.
Yeah.
Now, was that a 3406E or a T15 550?
Well, no, he doesn't. I'm not sure if he was driving the Cat or if he had the newer truck. He had to get rid of that one big powerhouse he had.
Yeah, I think that was a 550 cap.
Yeah, but he would have. He's got a big Cummins in the new one.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the one he originally had was a Cat. Depending on what year that truck was.
Yeah.
Was it a 550 3406E or a 550 T15 like a 6ND?
That I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, they sound so much alike. It's hard for me to know whether if it's a 3406E model or a T15 6ND.
Yeah.
Because they sound virtually the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the engines that stood out were the Detroits. You know, they would they would rev up so quick,
Oh yeah.
and they just scream.
You're talking the Series 60?
No, the earlier ones, the
Oh, the-
AP92s.
Oh, we have two strokes.
Yeah.
6V92, 8V92, 671.
They all had their own noise.
Oh man, such sweet sound right there, man.
And the drivers would just run through the gears. So, you wanted to do what other kind of driving besides highway?
City driving.
City driving?
Yeah. I don't know what we can do now, but maybe like Appleton, maybe.
Well, we're up in Petaluma here almost.
Oh wow.
Take the South Petaluma Boulevard off-ramp.
Alright.
Petaluma's kind of a cute little town.
Yeah, it is.
Busy as ever, though. Boy, Petaluma's growing like a weed.
I know, right? Man, a lot of houses and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we come up this way a lot more now.
Yeah, I bet. Up there,
Yeah.
So
So this is Recology. It's one of their recycle plants over here. Garbage company.
I think they used to have a yard over here. Actually, I think they still do have a yard over here.
Who's that?
Recology.
Yeah, they had a mechanic shop and everything there. Now it's just a recycle plant now. They have a whole bunch of debris boxes there.
Wow.
They have a shop on Dynamic in Petaluma.
That's probably where they park all the trucks.
Yeah, that is where they all are now.
Yeah.
And then they have a big facility in Santa Rosa.
That's right. That used to be North Bay back in the day.
Yeah.
Before Recology bought them out.
Yeah.
I remember.
Commercial end of town, the south end of town.
Yeah.
Kenworth roofing supplies.
Yep.
Van Beber steel. And a bunch of old homes on the left. Stoplight on D Street. No, I should take D Street and go home that way. It's all hills.
Oh, wow.
Get a lot more driving thrill. realize the light's green because they're staring at their phone.
Oh, wow.
And then they take off really fast to think they're going to make up for it, and then they leave 3 or 4 people behind because they sat at the light too long.
Holy cow.
So it's kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
You know, when you're out here, you know, trying to get things done and get from one place to the next. So this eventually turns into Petaluma Point Reyes Road.
Nice.
You'll get a lot more shifting on this road.
Yeah. Not much stop and go traffic.
Yeah. This is a little like town right here now. This is really a pretty part of town. A lot of older homes here that are fixed up really nice.
Yeah.
This was before all the subdivisions, because each one of these homes is kind of unique.
Wow.
Very rough road.
Bumpy road.
It's funny how the cities neglect some of their road maintenance.
Yeah.
Now I think we're on a county road. It's a little smoother.
It seems like there's a little bit of a vibration too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that.
What was that?
There's a little bit of a vibration.
You feel a little bit of vibration?
Yeah.
I don't know if that stems from the heavy suspension.
It could be the heavy suspension.
We did. Not sure if we rotated the splines on the driveline to help with vibration. It's always been there. You're right. I do feel a tiny vibration in the
Yeah.
drivetrain.
It's only at a certain speed though.
Yeah.
Like once you get up to 65, it's fine. But
Yeah. It's even a little more pronounced under a load too.
not bad. Yeah, I can feel it.
But this thing's got really big suspension in it, drive lines.
You can kind of hear it too.
Yeah. Yeah, you can feel it right there.
Yeah.
So there's a road coming up here that takes you back to 101. I think it's Silvera Road.
Yeah.
that takes you to 101. Olive oil. They grow olive trees and they sell olive oil.
Wow.
You can go in there and have lunch and have a tour.
Oh, man.
It's kind of a fun place. This is nicknamed Red Hill. It's a very steep hill we're going up.
Oh, wow.
A lot of cars crash here, trucks crash here, everything crashes here.
Man.
Because it's so windy.
Oh, man.
And everybody wants to go too fast.
Yeah.
You've had just about anything you can think of happen here.
Yeah.
Cement trucks, cattle trucks, construction trucks.
Garbage trucks.
I don't think I had a garbage truck here. That's a good call.
That would be a first.
Haven't had one crash, but multiple cars. Roofing truck went off the side.
Wow. Wow. Yep, very windy.
Yeah. We had a cement truck crash here.
Oh, wow.
One of Rich's. He rolled it over.
Oh, one of the Max, I bet.
It was one of the Max, yeah.
Oh, boy.
That was when he had a yard point raise,
Oh, wow.
which he hasn't had in about 4 years.
That's not a Peterbilt, is it?
It is. Looks like a 389 to me.
Oh, wow.
A huge box on it, and they just shoot that silage right in there.
Man, I bet that thing probably has Cummins power into the hood.
Good. Could be a cat. It actually looks like an older one.
It could be a glider. It could be a glider kit.
Yeah. Some people are still keeping some old stuff because they kind of fudge on the mileage.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of glider kits running around with cats in them and Huey 60s in them.
Yeah, there's
Well,
Grand County Fire right there. This cheese factory has a really pretty lake and picnic area to go
wow.
eat. You know what are so pretty right now are the buckeye trees.
Oh, wow.
They have a flower on them that's about 6 inches long, and it's round, just full of buds,
Oh, my God.
and it's real fragrant too.
Wow.
And then once they grow buckeyes towards the winter, at the end of the year, then the squirrels bury them everywhere.
Holy smokes.
I don't know if they eat buckeyes or they're just being transplanters.
Oh, that's crazy, though.
They even planted them in some of my flower pots.
What?
Yeah,
Man, that's wild.
and I think they must eat them. You know, they stockpile their winter food.
And then they come back and gobble them up.
Well, sometimes they don't. Then they grow.
Ooh. Those squirrels, they can be crazy.
Oh boy, they're busy.
Yeah, we have a dog, Bodie.
Yeah.
He always chases them whenever there's squirrels in the backyard.
Yeah.
He always chases them to the fence, barking and snarling at them.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, squirrels are everywhere.
oh, everywhere. Just everywhere.
Yeah, Oscar was in Inverness yesterday for a large utility digger truck
Wow.
that drills and puts power poles up.
Oh, man.
It's Edison Company
Wow.
from Southern California. They drove in a ditch and they were ready to tip over.
Ooh.
So Oscar gets them out, and then they bent the tie rod and tore up a tire, so he had to tow them to Katati,
Ooh, wow.
which was they're big all-wheel drive. Those are tough to tow.
Oh, man. Which truck did he have to use for that one?
The T880.
Oh, yeah, the Katie for that.
Yeah.
Man, that must have been a heavy load for Katie.
No, it handled it. It's just the front drive axle's hard to hook to
Oh, man.
because it's got the big front-wheel drive rear end in there,
Yeah,
so they don't give you a real easy place to hook to.
yeah. I'm sure Katie handled it like a trooper, though.
Oh yeah, no, Oscar did too.
Yeah, I was at the Dutch Trucks and I heard Katie pulling out.
You heard her what?
I was at the Dutch Trucks event
Yeah.
and I heard Katie pulling out.
Oh yeah. You know that one it's got some sound.
Got that 500 horse X15 Cummins in it.
Yeah.
And you bought Katie in Tennessee, right? If I remember?
The dealer we bought it from was out of Sacramento,
Oh,
but he had it built at the factory in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
ah.
That's where the new one's going to be built.
But I thought you said something like you picked Katie up in Tennessee and then drove her all the way out here.
We did.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, Oscar and I flew back to the factory, and they had about a day left of doing some touch-up work on it, and then Oscar and I drove it back.
Wow.
It took us 3.5. Oscar loves to drive.
I bet.
It took us about 3.5 days to come home.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
That must have been a fun trip.
it was a fun trip. So the speedometer, I think, only goes to 80,
Ooh, wow.
and 75 or 80, and there were some parts of the road we buried it.
Holy cow!
Just the speedometer goes up to its
All the way
max,
to the floor.
and we kept going.
That's pretty fast for a TA80 though.
Yeah.
80 miles an hour. That's pretty quick.
Yeah. So I can see Lake Nicasio off in the distance.
Oh wow.
And it's full. It looks really good this time of year now because of our rains.
So where did you guys actually pick up Ashley?
This one?
Yeah.
We bought it from Crouch Wrecker Service.
Ooh.
And they have, they're in Chicago and Florida.
Wow.
So this was in Florida, and I think they built 2 of them.
Did you actually fly out to Florida and then drive Ashley back?
What was that? No, we had them deliver this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Ashley was loaded onto like a lowboy and then driven all the way out.
No. So there's these retired airline pilots.
Ooh.
A retired airline pilot drove it out for us.
Really?
Because they can fly anywhere. They can fly. When they retire, their airline will fly them anywhere.
Wow.
They can go anywhere for free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they deliver trucks and get a free ride home.
Wow. That is so cool.
I think they charged us $1,800 to deliver this.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. Now I'm not sure if we're going to go back and get the new one this time again or not.
The 389.
Yeah. So we got Lake Nicasio on our right there.
Nice.
And I think it's a favorite fishing spot for a lot of people.
I bet.
At certain times of the year you can see them lining the shores.
Yeah. Especially if it's a really hot day out.
Well, there's some guys right there now.
Oh my God.
I don't know if they catch bass in there, or I haven't fished there in years.
Crab maybe?
No, it's freshwater.
Oh, freshwater. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of our drinking reservoirs.
I thought it was saltwater.
No, Nicasio is one of our municipal water district
Gotcha.
lakes.
Okay.
So actually, I think they pump it. I think they pump it up to like Kent Lake and Bontempi and Lagunitas, because that's where I think that's where all the treatment plants are.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I think they pump Sulahuli to this one.
Wow.
You know, so they keep moving the water. So we have a bunch of people along this road here. There was a CHP officer back there. I don't know if they're doing cleanup on the road or some bicyclists here.
Whatever they're doing, it must be a big job.
Well, it's sporadic. There's a few people here.
Gotcha.
But, you know, they could be picking up litter, which
Yeah.
is always along the roadways.
Oh yeah. Kind of that.
Now, this is the County of Marin maintenance yard out here.
Nice.
We're coming up to it. They've got some facilities here, and then there's a lot of their equipment's parked in here.
Equipment meaning diggers and backhoes.
I'll look at it when we go by. They keep a lowboy out here.
A lowboy trailer.
Yeah, a tractor trailer. There's a whole row of dump trucks there.
Oh wow.
Chipper truck with a chipper on the back.
Yeah.
The lowboy's got some small cat loaders on the back,
Wow.
like little bobcats.
Yep.
And here's a school district on our right, Nicasio. I think it's only a grammar school.
Yeah.
Here's a couple litter picker uppers. jail guys doing their weekend duty picking up the litter.
Yeah.
Those look like parents.
Ah.
Or locals.
Volunteers.
Yeah.
Get them to do on Saturday.
Yeah. Well, some people do take pride in their
Yeah.
neighborhoods and streets.
Yeah. Well, people looking good.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. There's people along Lucas Valley Road that you see out there picking up litter.
Oh yeah.
Very nice of them.
And you normally drive one of these trucks home, right?
I will. I'm not on tow as much as I used to be. I'm trying to
You come more than a
slip out of it a little bit.
You're letting some of the younger guys do the work.
Oh yeah, but they still, it still overruns them too much.
Oh.
So here's the little town of Nicasio.
Hi.
There's a
Is that a town?
post office there, and then there's a nice restaurant, a church,
Yeah.
ball field in the middle.
Very nice.
And I think they got some pretty good bands playing at Rancho Nicasio.
Yeah. I think the brothers Comatose played out here one time.
Probably. Now there's some real nice horse ranches here.
Ooh, wow. Speaking of horses, I'll be doing a summer riding program up at Giant Steps.
You are?
Yeah,
Is that at Sonoma?
yeah, that's Sonoma Horse Park.
Wow.
So,
I think our church is trying to help in that area too.
yeah,
With volunteering.
nice. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And then in July I'll be going to Hawaii.
Then in July you're going to Hawaii?
Yeah,
Which island?
the Big Island.
Oh wow, I've never been to the Big Island.
Me either. I'm excited.
We just went to Kauai.
The Golden Isle.
Yeah, and it was chilly and rainy.
Ooh.
Well, it wasn't that chilly. It was just overcast and rainy.
Oh, I bet.
But it was I wouldn't pass it up for anything.
Oh, gotta love Hawaii, man.
Yeah,
Gotta love Hawaii.
Yeah. We had my wife's brother and his wife. They've had a home over there for 20 years.
Wow.
And they use it and rent it, and it's in Princeville, which is at the north end of the island.
Wow. That is awesome.
And they invited us to come over to be with them, and my wife's brother, he's a realtor, and he's always so busy
Wow.
that she's always the one chasing them down, to say hello or whatever.
Yeah.
So we had the greatest time for a week over there with them.
Nice.
Because they
awesome.
devoted their whole time to us.
Oh, wow.
It was very nice.
Such great people.
Yeah, it was very nice. And we tried to treat for all the meals and
Yeah.
stuff.
Gotta love people like that.
Yeah, and we take her around the house with them,
Oh, yeah.
help them clean all the gutters out,
Yeah.
fix a few things, and I like doing that anyway.
Yeah.
Sean, we would go up to Sea Ranch, and you rent a home up there or
Yeah.
a condo or something,
Mhm.
and my wife she cracks up at me. I'm fixing everything. I'm tightening everything up, adjusting everything, tightening toilet seats, tightening door hinges.
Oh, my God.
It's just so
That's
easy,
wild.
so easy to do.
Yeah.
And it's so rewarding when you do it. Then I sweep the decks off. It's like because part of my relaxation is just fun work.
Yeah. Kind of clears your head.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. You're absolutely right. Well, for the longest time, I was a member at Gold's Gym, and when you're working out, you have to have concentration on what you're doing,
oh,
so
absolutely.
you don't get hurt.
Yeah.
So that was always a good medication for me,
Yeah, yeah. And then, of course, the bike riding.
Yeah,
That's always a good.
yeah. No,
Thanks,
bike
Sarah.
riding. You know what I've found? I have an electric bike,
Oh, wow.
and I take it to the hills more. It's so much safer riding on the trails
Yeah.
and the dirt roads.
So much safer.
The cars don't like the bikers, or they don't give us much chance out here.
Yeah, they don't.
So we're on Lucas Valley Road here. This is the
This is the road you take home, basically.
yeah. This is the western end where it's heavily wooded.
I remember we drove out here in Sedona that last time.
We come out here all the time on these roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a call from a guy yesterday. He was in Kent Woodlands with his little. It was an '80s Mercedes sedan.
Oh wow.
And he was backing down his friend's driveway, and he got caught on the side in the rocks.
Wow.
Really a steep driveway. He had a rock on top of his left rear tire.
Whoa.
That was jammed in there, and it was pushing in on the tire about 4 inches.
Whoa.
So when we got him out, the car still wouldn't move.
What?
No, because the tire, the rock was jammed in there. The rock was about 8 inches square. Big old rock.
Whoa.
So we let all the air out of the tire, still couldn't do it. So we had to jack it up and take the tire off.
Oh wow.
And he was still on the steep driveway.
Wow.
And that rock rolled all the way down the bottom of the driveway.
Oh my God.
Just tumbled down there. So we put his tire back on, aired it up, and then he got out.
Wow.
But I've never seen a rock just roll right in with the tire and the wheel well and trap it.
That is a first.
It was. And I've been doing it a long time. And it might have rearranged the wheel well just a tiny bit.
Oh, maybe. That's funny.
And it didn't pop the tire.
At least it didn't pop the tire. That's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. So we're going past Skywalker Ranch right now.
Oh yeah, I've been there. I've been to Skywalker before.
58 Lucas Valley Road.
Yeah.
And he keeps it well groomed, nice fencing.
Oh yeah.
So the tree guys have been out here the last couple years, and they're clearing all the power lines for PG&E, for firework, and they did a good job.
Yeah.
And some people think, oh, they cut it back too much, but I'll tell you, it doesn't take long for trees to look at this guy just cut right in front of me. What a ding dong. He slows down. It doesn't take long for trees to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on both sides of where I live are dirt roads that are endless.
Wow.
A lot of guys, they start over where the Independent Journal building is. Kind of where St. Vincent's Hill is. It's on the west side.
Okay.
And the county has really gotten into these bike trail roads.
Oh wow.
And it's called the Ponte Trail. And from the Ponte Trail, you can go all the way up to Big Rock, which is a long ride, and then you can cross Lucas Valley and get on the south side and go all the way back down and come all the way around again.
Wow, that's a long ride.
You can go into Fairfax from that side, or you can go into Sleepy Hollow, or Terra Linda, where Freitas Parkway comes out. Yeah, it's really, the trails are endless.
Wow.
But the electric bike gives me the oomph to do it.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I would never tackle these hills without an electric bike.
E-bike is the way to go for that. That's for sure.
Yeah, they're pretty amazing.
Especially with the big fat tires on them.
Yeah, yeah. tires on these trucks.
Yeah.
Two of the trucks have tag axles, and I had to put tires on the tag axles.
Wow.
We have a new mechanic and a new possible tow driver.
Oh, wow.
He just retired from the San Rafael Fire Department as their mechanic.
Wow.
So he's a certified fire mechanic.
Nice.
And he's 55, and he's just a great guy.
That's awesome.
Really skilled, and he's just a great guy.
That's amazing.
Fits in well.
Yeah.
And I'm training him.
Hopefully he knows how to drive a manual.
He's been driving his whole life.
Really?
He has a Class A already.
Wow.
His father-in-law used to haul haydite block
Really?
bricks and stuff out at McNair Brick.
Holy smokes.
So he used to drive with him.
Wow.
And that put him into some truck driving experience over the years until he finally settled in the mechanic world.
Wow. Now he's coming to work with you guys.
Yeah. Oh, no, he knows how to shift. On Memorial Day, we had a car off the road on the Shoreline Highway.
Yeah.
About 20 feet down, some college kids from Stanford. They didn't get hurt, thank God. So we had that in the morning.
Yep.
We had a Mill Valley Refuge garbage truck late in the morning.
Ooh, wow. One of the big ones or one of the little ones?
It was a small one, actually.
Oh, a little guy. Okay.
Yeah, it was, I think they have, I'm not sure if it was a UD or what kind of brand truck it was.
Maybe a Freightliner? Like an M2
No,
maybe?
it wasn't a Freightliner. It was the little cab over.
Little cowboy.
So we towed that in, and then we had a tow from Walmart in up by Katati area there, Roner Park,
Yeah.
to Salinas.
Wow.
A tractor and a 53-foot trailer for
Holy
Ryder.
cow. Wow.
So off Steve and I, we spent the whole day together.
Whoa.
And he's a diabetic, so he has to eat right.
Yeah.
So we get to Santa Rosa, we hook up the tractor trailer, we start heading off down the road, and I go, wait a minute, Steve, you need to eat lunch.
Yep.
Oh, you're right. So I drove all the way to San Jose, and then he took it in to Salinas, and then he
Wow.
actually drove back too.
Really?
He loves to drive.
Wow.
So that's a huge plus for us. He's a skilled mechanic and a driver.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and he came with a Class A. You know, Sean, I used to be able to train someone to get their license, but they won't let you do that anymore.
Huh.
You got to go to these driving schools.
Yeah?
Cost $13,000.
Boy. Well, the fact that we came in with a Class A, that's a bonus right
Oh,
there.
big time, yeah. And he lives in Bret Harte. Do you know where Bret Harte is?
I don't actually.
So if you take Central San Rafael and it turns into Irwin Street.
Okay.
So Irwin Street is cut in half by the highway. So Irwin Street starts up again on the west side of the freeway,
Ah, okay.
or I think on the opposite side of 101, and it goes into a housing development area and small commercial, which is called Bret Harte.
All right.
So Bret Harte is just a small. So San Rafael is made up of, like, have you ever heard of Sun Valley?
Yeah, I have heard of Sun Valley.
Yeah. And then Peacock Gap and Glenwood and all those areas. This is just called Bret Harte.
Oh, wow.
And it's an older part of town. And he lives there.
Nice.
And that's where I grew up. So we kind of have a little bit of roots.
Nice.
Fire department, all our fire department customers like it.
That's a plus.
Oh yeah. Now his wife, she has a sight problem.
Ooh, wow.
He said I'm not sure what it's called, but her vision is like looking out binoculars.
Wow.
I don't know what they call that. So she's a little handicapped with her sight, and I didn't. When we first met her, we were at Mulberry's Pizza Place, and I had no idea she had a vision issue until they got up and he took her to her car. She was holding on to him.
Wow.
And she doesn't drive, but both of them are the sweetest people.
So she's kind of like me.
Well, you have no vision, do you?
I have light perception.
Light perception?
Yeah.
So you can see, you recognize lights and stuff.
Light and dark.
Okay. But can you focus on anything?
No.
Yeah.
All I can see is the light and the dark. That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, she evidently can see, but it's like looking out binoculars. So she doesn't have the I guess it's peripheral vision?
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. But she sure makes up with her personality.
Oh,
She's a tap dancer.
Wow.
And she's been teaching some kids up in the Novato area, and they just did a big dance thing with the girls, and then she did a solo.
Wow.
And Steve, his name is Steve. Steve photographed her, and she just is amazing.
That was so cool.
Yeah. Back that guy in there in that little tiny yard.
Yeah.
You should see us when we get these guys. They drive down to Mill Valley and they go out East Blythedale and they keep going all the way into West Blythedale Canyon.
Wow.
And it is a nightmare, Sean. We've had them. The road is so narrow and so dangerous that they get blowouts on their drivers, trailer tires. Oh my gosh. It takes a team to get them out of there.
Talk about a dangerous road.
Oh my God.
I don't even know how they can even get through that.
We have to take the Sedona.
Yep.
And we pick up the trailer from the rear.
Okay.
Because we don't want to have too big a wrecker in there.
Yeah.
And then we tow them out backwards, and then we have to direct the driver to just steer the truck out, not try to, because they always want to steer the trailer. So we say, forget the trailer, we have the trailer, you just have to back out.
Yeah.
And we're forever telling them, no, turn this way, turn that way, because they're trying to steer the trailer, which is the wrong way for them to get out.
They're so used to steering the trailer.
Yeah, but when we hook up to it from the rear, the trailer's following us. Now all they have to do is get the tractor out.
Wow.
And they always struggle. So yeah, we get our our hands on some of these difficult situations.
Yeah.
Okay, we're pretty getting close to 101 here.
Yep.
I haven't heard from Garbarino about the 4th of July parade. I don't know if he's finally gonna not do it.
I don't know.
It's usually one of his grandsons or something. Just gives me a heads up.
Yeah. That's still a month away though.
Yeah, but they always give me a forewarning
Oh.
so they can make their plans.
Interesting.
Yeah, because they you know, they want to line up drivers and
Oh,
know
absolutely.
who's doing what.
Yeah.
But if I remember last year, he kind of notified me late.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to call you, Doug.
He's getting to be that age.
Well, no, this is his grandson, Nick.
Oh, Nick. Yeah.
I think it's a grandson or some relative.
That's right.
But he knows I'm always, I'm always there.
Yeah. When we get back, are you gonna leave Ashley outside or put her in?
I might leave it outside also. We usually leave the two smaller trucks first out.
Ah, got you. Because Ashley is the go everywhere truck basically.
It can do a lot. Yeah, you're right. So we bought a flatbed. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that.
You did not know? We snuck one in on you.
You snuck one in on me there.
Yeah. So, over the years, Corte Madera Tow used to be in a building right by our back gate.
Okay. Wow.
They had tow trucks everywhere.
Man.
And they were really big with 3A, so they had a lot of trucks, a lot of Fords,
Wow.
Freightliner, flatbeds, and whatnot.
Ford meaning like L9000s?
No. Ford F450s
Oh yeah, the Super Duty.
with a little wrecker on the back.
Gotcha. I thought you meant the big.
Yeah, no. They were all 3A type
okay.
trucks.
Gotcha.
So they moved to San Rafael.
Okay.
And then 3A kind of cut them back. So one of their drivers, his name was Jose, just a prince. He's from, I think, El Salvador.
Wow. Okay.
But he's been here for years. he opened his own little company called JC Towing.
Wow.
So he buys a 2016 M2 Freightliner
Okay.
with like I think it's a 21-foot bed on the back.
All right.
And he was our go-to guy when we had a car off a cliff or
Wow.
we needed any little flatbed work.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had someone call me for something, I'd refer him to him.
Okay.
So he died December 26th,
Wow.
right after Christmas.
Holy moly.
Heart attack.
Wow.
He's got a wife and a 14-year-old and then a 21-year-old.
Wow.
And devastated them. So she calls me up to want to know what to do with the truck and if I can help, because when we went to the funeral service, I connected with him.
Yeah.
And the little daughter gets up and speaks about her dad. It was so hard. It broke your heart to hear her speak about her dad.
Oh, I can only imagine.
And then she asked me if I wanted to say something, so I did. I got up and spoke. He was such a nice man. I didn't have any problems thinking of things to say about him because he was such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And we were talking to her about the price to sell the truck for, and she said she has a guy that wants it. Actually, this guy gave her a check.
Ooh, wow.
And Steve at work said, well, I should buy it. So I called her up, and she returned the check to that guy.
Okay.
And I paid her a little more for it so she wouldn't feel bad telling the guy that I sold it to someone I know and he paid me more.
Wow.
So what happened though, she had it financed.
Ah, okay.
So the finance company had the paperwork. Well, this guy that I'm buying my tow truck from, I have a long relationship with him. And I turned it over to him. So he charged me to do all this, but
Okay.
he did it right. He knew who the lender was. He paid everything off, got the pink slip, paid her off, and I paid him off.
Wow,
And we
okay.
ended up with the truck.
Wow.
It has a lot of miles on it, but it's a great little tool for us.
Nice.
It's an automatic with a little Cummins in it.
Probably a 6.7.
Yeah, it could be. And so we're actually using it for quite a bit, more than we thought.
Wow. That's a nice little addition to the fleet.
Yeah, because we get calls where we'll get a little trailer or something from U-Haul or Gelati Brothers has all these pickup trucks they have us shuttle around.
Yeah.
Once in a while, it's been a little quiet, but we still have a use for it.
That's good.
And we left it. It was white and black.
Wow.
The cab's white.
Okay.
And it has a little seat in the back, so it's kind of a little extended cab. So I left JC Towing on there, and I put on the back part of the cab on the side, where it's extended, I put owner-operator Diego Truck Repair.
Okay.
And we put in memory of JC Tow.
Wow.
Because I wanted to honor him and his
Yeah.
family. And
Yeah. It's always a good thing to do.
yeah. And Oscar, he wants a 3-axle flatbed.
Ah.
He goes, "Wait, we'll never use this." Well, they're using it, but you got to kind of get a market for it.
Yeah.
To see if it's really going to work for you.
Exactly.
Because we're in kind of a small area here,
Yeah.
Either everybody moves their own equipment, but we still move equipment with a land haul.
Yeah.
But we're finding out these electric buses are taller than. They're a little bit tall for our land haul.
Ooh, wow.
So I don't know if I'm going to be looking into a lower trailer. They make one a foot lower, which would be huge.
That'd be huge for you guys.
Yeah, because travel trailers would fit on it.
Yeah.
A travel trailer, when they break all their springs and axle problems, they're 12 feet tall already.
Oh, yeah.
So we have to go out and kind of rearrange the axles and block things up and chain things up and remove things and tow them in.
Boy, that's a get to them in there.
Yeah. Well, plus sometimes you're only bringing them in on one axle.
Exactly. So that makes it even more tricky.
But you got to do what you have to do.
Yep. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Well, there's our Department of Motor Vehicles.
Yep.
Empty lot today. I think they should be open on Saturdays, as busy as they are.
Yeah.
That's just me speaking.
Yep. It seems like it got paved too. It's very smooth.
They did do it. There's cars parked, triple parked, and now a guy parks in the middle of the street to drop something off.
Oh wow.
Can't go around him. Come on, kid.
Come on, dude.
Robbins Automotive. He's slammed. You got cars everywhere. And then there's Tony's Tire Place, and then there's the Range Rover place. There, you got more cars than they know what to do with.
Out here.
Yeah, this is where she sits all day.
Nice.
You want to wait here till I get the other one out?
I actually want to get settled in Katie first before we get them put out.
You want to what?
I want to get settled in Katie first.
Oh, the big, is that the 880?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll take you right to it then.
All right.
Okay. Let me get my gear out of here first. And then I'll come back and get you. Gotta reload.
Yep, gotta reload.
My helmet, knee pads, and that's the Boy Scout in me. Always be ready.
Yep, always be ready.